Is it right to bring your emotional baggage to a first date? Now, there was a writer from...
Emotional?
Listen first,
Okay.
children. A writer from The Cut named Stephanie Montgomery says she has done this because she feels that she is not ashamed of her past and holding on to important information. It just feels like it's too long and it could be an uncomfortable secret while she is dating. Now, what do y'all think? Oh,
Still no.
okay.
I don't think I want to hear your emotional baggage. I don't want you to have like an emotional breakdown right in front of me where I'm going to have to pull out like my counseling skills or something like that.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be on a date if it's that bad, if you're going to
Right?
start
Yeah.
breaking down and crying.
No, you know
Maybe
what?
deal with that.
Is that what she means?
No, I don't think that's what she means.
Well, I don't mind like baggage. Like, I don't mind if somebody's frank and honest with me up front. I just don't like emotional baggage. Like, you can tell me about your issues or, you know, because that's what my husband and I did when we first met.
Date?
Oh, really?
Well, ours was a little bit more interesting. We met online, but the OG way, like way back in the day.
Like Black Planet, but
No,
not Black
someone
Planet.
sent them in the email.
Like email, you know?
Oh,
And
okay.
because we didn't have that, like, attachment or connection, so we were afraid what the response would be, we were just 100% honest with each other.
Okay.
Like, I was like, I'm a Christian. I want to be with somebody who loves God. I love, you know, family. Are you a family man? And vice versa. He was like, I don't want to play any games.
Weird question. Did you
What?
say up front the thing about, like, I'm holding out? Like,
I did not say
okay,
that.
I would think somebody would want to know that.
I did not say that.
So you didn't send nudes?
Jeannie Mai.
Obviously, but I'm curious if she made it very clear from the beginning, because I'm sure that there's people that would be like,
Once
Do
we
you
met
say that or
face
not?
to face,
then.
obviously, yes.
Yeah, that's something you
What
say
do you
in
think
person.
is the baggage? Because for me, it's like, I want to know if you broke, how much jail time you've had.
And I think for a lot of women, there is a feeling of like, you went through negative things with somebody before, and so you almost feel compelled to like throw that out there to let them know, like, I'm not gonna put up with this.
Yes.
And sometimes I think what it ends up sending a message though is that like, you're putting like your negative experiences as your representation of you. And I feel like I used to do that in the past, and now I feel like it makes it look like I'm defining myself by my negative experiences, as opposed to like, no, like I'm light, I'm positive, like there's so many good things that have happened, and what it ends up feeling like is like you're putting your baggage at the door of your temple.
I
Like
wanna know
someone
how
got
many
to cross
kids you
over
got.
your baggage.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying, Lonnie. Like,
But
I
that's
think
not baggage to
that's
me.
to
Yeah.
be, in my opinion, I feel like when you're going on a date, that's almost to be assumed that everybody has something they're carrying, and I should already assume that. Therefore, the person doesn't have to lay it all out for me.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I need to
It's
lay
in
out for
time.
you
In
all of this
time.
stuff that I've been. I think that we should, as
When
adults.
should it happen then?
But over time, you get comfortable with people, and I think this is a thing though, for real. People have to earn stuff about you. Like there's a trust. Yes. And this is what I mean. Trust. I mean trust. I'm not saying that you're hiding things, but I think that people have to like build the trust to be able to share certain things that you have experienced. And I know that like in the past I felt like I'm gonna just give you everything out front, and then within 2 weeks I'm like, ooh, you should not have learned none of that.
Yeah, because why am I going to give you all that and then it don't even work out?
I don't agree.
Why do you disagree?
Because I think the most compelling first dates are the ones that show vulnerability.
Yeah.
And in order to show vulnerability, I don't care what anybody says, is hands down the most attractive quality in a date. Somebody can look sexy, they look like I have a lot of money, a rolly, like flashes on their wrist. No, when they seem open and earnest about what's going on in their life, not baggage, but just a sense of maturity and ownership about where they are, that shows you where you're going to be in their life.
But that's not
where
different
you
from what
fit.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying people
I
want
don't need you to
different
earn
things.
it.
Like, I think that's maybe what you're looking for on a first date.
Yeah.
That is not what I'm looking for on a first date.
What was the quality that bonded you with Israel?
I think funny.
Yeah,
I wanted
funny
to
gets
have
me.
a good time,
But-
I did not want to show up to a first date and be like, the
No,
vulnerability.
it doesn't have to be heavy.
Like,
It doesn't have to be heavy. It can be evolving, and it can be therapeutic, like, and not heavy, not heavy.
I just want to know you didn't
light
murder
and
somebody.
fun.
But that
That's
is
all.
fun.
Right.
That show me a good time. Like,
You didn't murder
initially.
somebody.
So
Then we got there
you feel
eventually.
like off rip, somebody should be able to get
Yeah, well, because, okay, look, like,